Now to the biggest headline from Sri Lanka, a legislation that will make the president very powerful and above the law. We are talking about the 20th Amendment Bill. The government of Prime Minister Mahinda Rajapaksa tabled it in Parliament today. It makes his brother, President Gotabaya Rajapaksa, legally immune. So no one in Sri Lanka will be allowed to question the president, not even the apex court. The 20th Amendment Bill allows Gotabaya Rajapaksa to do as he pleases. The bill restores the absolute power of the Lankan president. It needs two-thirds majority to be passed in Parliament. The Rajapaksas have the numbers on their side. This is the moment that the ruling party and these brothers, Gotabaya and Mahinda Rajapaksa, have been waiting for. But for many in Sri Lanka, the 20th Amendment Bill spells the end of democracy. It is a blast from the past, a period in history that many do not want to return to, especially the Tamils and the Muslims. Let me explain. Sri Lanka gained independence from the British rule in 1972. Since 1978, the country has always had an all-powerful president. The Lankan constitution was amended in 2015. The government of Prime Minister Ranil Wickremesinghe introduced the 19th Amendment. It put term limits, so a president could not continue in office for more than 2 terms. This new bill also curtailed the power of the president. It made the parliament stronger. That was in 2015. At that time, Maithripala Sirisena was the president of Sri Lanka. He supported the pro-democracy amendment. 5 years on, President Gotabaya Rajapaksa is reversing these moves. The 20th Amendment gives the president complete control over the parliament and the courts. The president will appoint the top judges. He will pick people for key positions. The parliament will be reduced to a rubber stamp. But none of this should come as a surprise. President Gotabaya Rajapaksa has been eyeing this since he won the election in November last year, November 2019. This bill is the reason why he dissolved the parliament in March this year. He called for snap polls. His brother fought the election. He went to voters specifically asking for a two-thirds majority in parliament, and he got it last month. He won the parliamentary elections. Now he has the numbers, and Mahinda Rajapaksa is wasting no time in realizing his brother's political dreams. Critics call this constitutional dictatorship. In the past, this executive presidency has not really helped Sri Lanka's cause. It paved the way for conflict, for corruption and abuse of power. It also divided the Lankan society. The call to abolish the executive presidency was so strong that presidents starting 1994 won elections promising to abolish the system. Maithripala Sirisena was one of them. Minorities have been most vocal against centralization of power in Sri Lanka. The Easter attacks last year exposed Sri Lanka's fault lines. The country today is more divided than ever, both on ethnic and religious lines. The Rajapaksa brothers promised an executive presidency, and they're delivering it. They have the full support of the Sinhalese Buddhist majority. They want centralization of power. They also promise development and progress. Will this bill help them deliver on that promise, or will it be a roadblock in Sri Lanka's growth?